because it's going to have 3 colors with those little like links to the people. It's going to be red, which is like, hey, this is going to kill everybody if you don't get closer. Yellow, which is like might not kill the whole group, and then blue, which is like 2-3 yards to the crystal. Everything's fine. That's what we wanted at. TLDR, go in for stomp, and then go to the crystal. Crystal will explode, and then rinse and repeat. That's all of phase 1. And then he's going to go into this intermission where he's going to suck us all underground and spawn a bunch of like rock pillars, kind of like that one dragon in like Stonecore or whatever it is. And he's going to do big black ooze puddle stuff. All you got to do is line of sight it by walking behind the pillars and kind of wait for him to be done. And then we go back to the stomp and crystal shard phase. And we do that until 20%, and then he enrages, just does more damage, but he still does the same mechanics. So as long as we can get the stomp and the crystals down, we win. And that's it. It's the whole fight.
They're both spread the whole time, right, Brandy?
Yes. Yeah, there's going to be one group over by square and the other group over by triangle.
So in that intermission phase, be careful that you're behind crystals for both sides.
Yeah, that was my question.
Like a little bit of trigonometry, geometry here. So your angle should... You want to be behind a crystal on both sides so you're not getting hit by these.
Yep. Yeah, just like check your debuff. Make sure you're not getting hit by the ground. It's pretty forgiving. Like you can even sneak like around a pillar and still shoot him from range while not being in the puddle. Just don't be in the puddle. That's it. The damage isn't really so important. He doesn't actually have that much health. He will die eventually. There's no like big enrage timer. It's fine. So we have 4 healers anyway. The damage will be fine. It's really just about the stomp and the crystal. So as long as people are all moved in for the stomp and then go to the crystal for the explosion and just back and forth like that, this will be a super easy fight.
What triggers? Oh, sorry. What triggers the crystal explosion? Like one person getting too close, or is it?
Oh, it just explodes after a set amount of time, but it'll always be after the stomp.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like, if one person raced there was first, they didn't explode.
Nope, doesn't matter. It's like 5 or 6 seconds after each stomp as well, so you have plenty of time. So, for the soakers on each group, it'll probably be obviously the tanks, and then Red, you have faint, right? Or do you have any kind of like damage reduction as a rogue?
Yeah, I have faint. If it's magic damage, cloak of shadows too.
It's physical damage.
Yeah, faint would reduce it by 50% for 6
Okay.
seconds.
What's the cooldown on that?
10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You'll have it up every time then.
Then yeah, just faint the stomp. So you'll soak it with spicy, and then on the other side, it might have to be Sin with a bubble on himself to soak it, and then just heal yourselves back up. Got 2 healers over there and a blood decay on each side, so healing should be kind of fine. The biggest thing is that everybody has to be within 25 yards of it, otherwise it'll absolutely nuke the 2 people that are close.
Cockram will be on square side, and he does stomp significantly less. So that's the main reason why I put Sin over there, just because you'll have to heal yourself a little bit slower, so you'll be able to catch up since you're soaking.
Cool.
But you know, use cooldowns if you need to use cooldowns, but don't panic. Don't try and overlap.
And then because those people are soaking, so you know Dorge and Sin in group 1 and Spicy and Red in group 2, the other 3 people in each group are going to be my crystal targets. So every time you see a crystal after the stomp, make sure you get your line to be blue, and then you can keep pumping. But the biggest thing is make sure that it's blue. Don't make it yellow, otherwise it'll do more damage to everybody in the shard, not just you.
And it is extremely important that you soak the stomp first, and then go to the crystal.
Yes.
It's okay to, if like you're a hunter, for example, it's okay to stand in it and just slap him for a second just to soak and then disengage into the crystal.
And they're slightly out of sync, right? The 2 guys.
If you guys downloaded the Murphin pack that was put in the, was it like raid discussion or something like that a little while ago? I think Spicy pinned it.
I did.
That has a lot of timers. They're super helpful. They are kind of stacked in the middle, but you can just kind of move the like 6 different anchors to wherever you want them. But they're very, very helpful for this whole raid.
The raid pack
Yeah,
I
that
just
one.
linked is extremely thick. So, but it is fixed anchors. I put the I fixed the anchors myself, so they're in better places now.
Oh, nice. Okay. But yeah, I want to give this like 2 or 3 attempts. I don't want to spend all day on it, but yeah.
So group 1 blue or group 1
Yeah,
green?
group 1 is blue, group 2 is triangle.
Mhm.
George, you know where you're tanking him, right?
Huh?
Alright, cool.
On the X, right?
Yeah, bring him to X and then spread. Well,
And
that's
keep
gonna
him on
spread.
X. Got it.
For
After they split, just take him to directly on
I
top of spread.
know. I know.
for defensive purposes, each stomp that people take makes them take increased physical damage for like 10 seconds. So after each stomp, the tank's going to get hit a little bit harder for a couple seconds. So, pop a cooldown or paints up, whatever.
Just mitigate
Bubbles.
it with bone shield. You'll be fine.
That's it. So we send it.
There's no frontal cone that the boss does. I can stack right with doors, right?
Yep.
Okay. I get to be on your ass, buddy.
Mhm.
Are we missing a buff? Yeah, I guess we don't have kings. Or no, we have
Hey,
kings.
I'm
We don't
James.
have might.
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I'm not enhancement.
Alright, yeah, no worries. On you, George.
That's fine.
oh, here we go.
Split at 90%.
Yep. So just nuke him right off the bat.
5,
We'll pop
4,
hero at 20% as well.
2, 1.
Stomp.
Pull him to stand on X.
Oh, you did the stomp first. Okay.
We're good.
That's fine.
Now go to your corners.
Yep. Pull him away. Everybody get in range of the stomp first.
Stomp.
And then now go to the crystal. Go to the crystal.
Need to be blue. No
Yeah,
yellows.
make sure your line is blue.
I can see.
Stop first.
Get close, get close, get close. Please.
Stomp.
Guys, you have to be
It's
close.
on the other. Crystal's on the other side.
I'm underneath his foot.
Alright, hold.
Yeah. So the closest person soaks the crystal. So don't be like directly underneath them
AoE
unless you're
incoming.
specifically soaking. This one is intermission phase. Just line of sight behind the rocks.
So specifying the second closest person to me and Morchok is gonna take the same amount of damage that I take. Red is gonna be able to soak that, but we still need everybody else who is soaking to be within 20 yards of Morchok. Otherwise, we're gonna get absolutely trucked by the stomp. So just be ready to soak first and then run to the crystal.
Stomp.
Then go to the crystal.
Everybody in? That's good. Yep. Get blue. Guys.
Stomp.
Get blue.
Go stomp. Yeah, we don't have a soaker over here.
Will.
Just wipe it up. Do we have res protection or not?
No.
Stomp.
But yeah, that's the whole fight. It's just stomps and then crystals and then stomps and then crystals.
My entire screen is covered with that weak, or I'm gonna have to get the new one.
Do they have a shared health pool?
20%. Yeah, it's
20.
well, it's like he just does more damage at
Frenzy.
20%. Mhm.
Oh, jeez, I can't see anything.
Yeah, if you zone in and get fog, just walk back out and then walk back in until you don't have fog. It's a weird bug with this place.
Spicy, it's giving me an error. Can you link your weak aura again?
It's better to just download the one off of. Here, hold on. I will link it again, but it might just be better to adjust it yourself because my screen is a lot bigger than like my laptop, and I had to do a lot of adjustments on my laptop. So you may have to adjust it again.
Spicy also sucks at UI stuff.
That's not.
Very true.
Okay. Well, I
Where
like
are you?
the base weak aura, so if y'all want it, it's in raid discussion.
Cool. But yeah, that was a good first attempt. That was better than most polls on either of the other two groups.
They're not retained on Kokram. You have to reapply to him. They are retained on Morjok though.
Mhm.
Is it that deep? If it is, that's fine. We can. I'm just asking. Is it worth it to do that, or would it just reapply? Okay.
All right. Give it one or two more looks, and then if we don't get it, we'll just go normal and move on. I'd rather get more bosses down today with, a one night clear than slam into Prague.
Yeah, that does mean you'll need to put COE on the other guy if you weren't.
A fort?
Well, I downloaded the one from the website, but we'll see how it goes.
Also, because we're forward healing it, we are likely going to get that first stomp most of the time, which is fine. We just got to make sure that enough people are close enough to soak it, and then it's whatever.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gotta pull him to where he's standing on X-Men. Pop it.
Which takes the two closest.
Stomp.
All right, spread them apart.
Crystal blue side.
Stomp.
Make sure 3 people are out there to soak it. Make sure you're at blue line, no yellow lines. Blue line.
Wipe it up.
I'll go rest in for
Stomp.
light protection. Oh, someone took a res. Okay. Oh, that's all stone. We're good.
So, range. Just well, yeah, you got nuked because no one else was soaking.
No, he just didn't faint, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
no one else. Did everyone else get hit?
Yeah, it should just be you and him. Couldn't get with the. Well, I mean, yeah, we all got hit, but he just took the double damage and then the health pool. He has to follow defensive for it. The crystal was awkward though, but if that happens, just need 3 people to kind of bite the bullet and go out and just soak it after the stomp on the right guy. But yeah, kind of when they split, try and yank them like as soon as possible, so that the crystals are a lot more decipherable on which group is what the crystals for. Otherwise, it can kind of get sketchy. It's a little weird, but that's okay.
When you say get the blue line, I've only seen yellow so far.
You need to
That means you're not close
You
enough.
need to get closer.
just
Oh,
stand
okay.
So
the crystal.
there's a red line from like, I don't know, 10 plus yards or whatever, a yellow line from like 9 to 3 yards, and then a blue line from 0 to like 3. So you need it to be blue. Because
Okay, gotcha.
when the crystal explodes, it does damage based on like the average line or the average distance to the people, essentially. So if you have a yellow line, the other 2 people are also going to take yellow line damage.
So how long do you need to keep that blue line? Once you have it, it's gone.
No,
Until
once
it
you
explodes.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
you just go stack on the crystal until it blows up and launches you a couple feet, and then
Okay,
you move back in for the stomp, and then crystal comes out,
gotcha.
go back to the crystal, etc.
Okay.
It's a
In for
very
the stomp,
winnable
out for
fight
the crystal.
DPS, so you just need to find good times to cast.
That's it. Stomp, and then crystal, and then stomp, and then crystal, intermission, stomp crystal, over and over until he dies.
Oh my god.
Just do it.
Such a baby.
And so the stomp is the 3 furthest people or the 3 closest?
No,
No,
so it
everyone.
splits.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
it splits everyone within 25 yards, and then the closest 2 people take double damage,
So
All right.
which is the designated soakers.
Okay,
everybody in
got
group
it.
2, if we can just off the rep, just stand like from here or from me to the triangle, be that close, and then when the crystal after he stomps, go to the crystal, and just repeat
Okay.
that distance. Just
Gotcha.
near me, and I feel like it's gonna roll live.
Yep.
But on you, Dutch.
Here we go.
Man, LFG is really popping off tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's very busy.
Nice.
All right. You're gonna do a stomp, so the people on the right
Stomp.
get close.
Can't get
Jesus.
this one. Oh, I can.
Stomp.
That's all good. It's gonna be a wipe.
Will.
Blue side, good job on the crystal. Just stay in for a second so the stomp can get you and then go back out to the crystal. Because usually it's going to be crystal, spawn, stomp goes out, and then get to blue.
If you have like DBM timers or weak aura timers, just kind of really pay attention to those, because I would assume at some point in the fight they probably get desynced a little bit. So you just got to make sure that you're paying attention. But
Yeah,
like I
and
said, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm saying on DBM, the timers aren't specifying as to who is stomping. It just says stomp. So the weak aura timers are probably going to be beneficial at the end of the raid for people to download.
Yeah, the weak aura timer splits it into Mortok and Cockrum.
DBM is accurate, but not as accurate as this.
Yeah, the problem I'm having is it's not specifying who's actually stomping.
They do
Gotcha.
have a pass bar if you look at their boss bars.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but I like to know ahead of time.
But I think we should just pop it to normal, move on, get more bosses
Agreed.
down once this fog goes away.
I like one more attempt. I feel like we have a better shot at that. Because we had it very well in the beginning, and we regressed really heavily. So
One more.
yeah.
Okay.
That stomp was a little weird. I think that might have been why you just insta died there, Brad.
Yeah, bro wasn't in range of it, so I took extra damage.
All right, I'll make sure I'm a little closer this time around.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's super important that everybody everybody soaks it, because it's one of those fights where if one piece is out of place, it will kill other people.
All right, Dork, on you.
There we go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You seek to halt an avalanche. I will bury you.
All right, they split. The right one's gonna stop soon.
Get close into soap.
Stomp.
Good job.
All right, Crystal. He's still gonna stomp again.
Get ready to soak, guys.
Stomp.
Stop.
All right, now
Stay for
Crystal.
stomp.
Will.
Stay for stomp. Blue side, stay for stomp.
Chill.
Okay,
Now
go, Crystal.
All right, go side.
Stomp.
Make sure you're in for stomp.
Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't get there in time.
No, you were in range. You just didn't have you healed up
Now
fast enough.
Crystal.
Crystal.
That makes more sense now.
AOE incoming.
I have soul stone.
Stand in the black, please.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
This is very forgiving.
Yeah, you got plenty of range, and as long as there isn't a puddle underneath you, good.
Well, even then, the puddle itself, you can be in it for a few ticks.
You can take up to 4 stacks, and then it's pretty quickly gonna kill you. If you have damage mitigation like AMS or I don't know if Cloak works for Cloak is the magic one, right?
Yeah.
You can cloak it as well, and as long as you can still do damage during it, like you will not take any damage and still fuck it up.
I'm gonna do what Tio said and stay in the puddle.
Yeah. Well, it was worth a shot.
We're gonna go to normal and throw our shamans back to DPS.
Yep.
Yes.
I'd rather make sure that we get, some time to learn the other bosses, because we gotta explain them and then kill the trash and kill them and all that stuff.
Brandon Nick is requesting a stream.
Got it. For normal, it's pretty much the same thing, except he doesn't split. So it's still just stomp and crystals. And that's it. It's the whole fight. So we just have the 2 tanks be the soakers. There will be kind of a taunt swap, because he'll sunder the tanks. So just get like 2 stacks of the sunder buff, or sunder debuff, and then swap until it falls off, and go back and forth like that. And it's easy peasy.
I'm squeezy.
And the crystal doesn't pick targets; it's just the closest X number of people, right?
Yep. So us range DPS and healers will just run over to the crystal. Make sure it's blue line for everybody, and then it'll pop. And we just keep moving for the crystals. We should... No, it should still be in range of his stomps when they go off. Or at least there should be enough people that it shouldn't matter that much on normal. But either way, just get used to being in for the stomp and then out for the crystals. And then we go.
You go list food. Oh, list the...
He's eating.
I know. I was just gonna say there's a feast over here. I was about to grip him to it before I saw him sit down to eat.
On you, Dorch.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You seek to halt an avalanche. I will bury you.
Face it this way if you can, Dorch. I'm not.
Stomp.
He doesn't actually
Right.
leave or nothing, so it's fine.
3 people get to the crystals.
Stomp.
You ready to get sucked now?
Don't.
Stomp.
Get your buff, baby. Nicely done.
AOE incoming.
Dorch, take 4 stacks and then AMS. You'll be good.
Watch your feet.
Oh, whoops.
Watch your feet.
Run out, Dorch.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Sorry.
Stomp.
And crystal.
Stomp.
And crystal.
Stomp.
And crystal.
Stomp.
And he's dead. Easy day. Yeah, it's that exact same thing on both sides. So more people will have to soak and more people will have to eat the crystals. So that's it.
Twilight's hammer is
But good shit. And now we move on.
The temple is ours.
Dismiss all pets,
Fortify
please.
your positions within.
Oh, we can totally do that on heroic.
Yeah, we'll get more practice on it, but I'd like to see stuff
Yeah.
on normal. Let's probably head right first. There's kind of standard that each group is doing.
Just FYI, there is a repair vendor in this one as well. It's over here on the left.
True. That vendor also sells gems. So each boss gives us a currency called Mode of Darkness. You can turn that in for these things that have gems in them, and it's potential of getting the epic gems. So don't forget to turn those in at the end of raid.
I really hope everybody dismissed pets.
I was looking, but I didn't see any.
Oh wait, I popped my Shadow Fiend before I popped on the Drake.
Cool.
All right. And if anybody has been doing the dungeons, these are the oozes from those dungeons, essentially, or rather, those oozes are from this guy. So they do the same thing. You guys have been paying attention. But we're gonna have kind of a different kill priority on this boss. We'll kill this room first. Don't double pull these; they get really spooky. These trash bags do a little bit different. They don't do this stuff when they die. They just do the stuff until they die.
Sorry, swap to yellow, please. Focus yellow. Doesn't matter how the yellow. Forgot this.
That's it for this one. Everybody stack up so the red doesn't nuke everybody. Jesus. Red's power just went out, looks like.
What happened?
He put in Discord that his power just went out.
Who's?
Red.
Red.
Stack up. If you can grip him in, please do. Nice.
It's my bad for that. I should have done green now. Yellow always needs to die first in these. Unless. Oh.
Since we're all stacked, kill green first.
Don't touch blue. Swap blue.
Okie doke. Welcome to your Sag. This one is actually a pretty deceptively easy fight on normal. It'll get a lot harder on heroic. There's a couple things to keep in mind. First of all the oozes that we just killed and the oozes from the dungeons are the exact same as this boss. So green does damage to all of us, depending on how close we are to each other. Yellow makes him do more damage and attack faster. Blue is the Cobalt thing, which will spawn a mana void and suck all of our mana until we kill it. Black will spawn the ads. Red will do the like Crimson Beam that does more damage based on how far away you are. And I believe that's all of them. Or purple does the healing debuff as well. So the priority that we're going to do, because we're all going to be stacked up just nuking him, is when they spawn, if you see a yellow one, which will spawn over here kind of to our left, they're colored just like the little things on the ground, these little kind of holes. They'll spawn from here. If you see a yellow one, all the DPS are going to run over and nuke it as fast as possible and then go back to your Sag, because all the other oozes are going to go immune just like they do in the dungeon. If there's not a yellow one, I believe the next one that we do is green. Let me look at the raid plan again. Yes. So green, or sorry, I had it backwards. Green is the first one that we're going to be killing because we're still getting stacked up. We don't want it nuking us all. So if you see a green one over there, across the room over there, where the little green circle is, that's the one that we're going to nuke first. It's green and then yellow. Or do I have that backwards?
What was your question?
Is it yellow first or green first? I forget.
Always yellow. If yellow.
Yellow?
Is
Okay.
kill yellow.
Gotcha. Okay, then yeah, sorry. What I had first. Kill the yellow first, and then green first, or then green second. But we're only going to kill one ooze. So everyone, when it spawns, look over here at the specific spot. If you see a yellow ooze, DPS go kill it. If there's no one there, then you're going to go over and kill the green one across over there, and then run back to your Sag. For Sin, me and you, there's a couple things that we have to pay attention to with that debuff. For you specifically, I don't know if you looked at the list of the healing things, but Holy Fire is a raid wiper, where if when it's healing for each tick, it'll apply a stack and it'll just start exploding people. So no Holy Fires during that. I think that's kind of it for you. Hopefully your stuff you'll see the like stacks on people. Just kind of take it easy on the heals during that. Don't just start popping everybody. Other than that,
Oh boy. Hello? Anyone else here? Hello?
Fuck you, Squishy.
oh,
Whoa.
That was a lot.
My Discord was messed up, but I was like, I'm here.
okay. Did people catch what I was talking about
No,
on this?
no, not even a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, TLDR, we all stack underneath the boss, nuke him, nuke him, nuke him. He's gonna spawn the oozes. We go look here. If there's yellow one, kill this one, then go back to your Sag. There's not a yellow one. We go over to green, where that little green circle is over there, next to Spicy. We kill that one and then go back to your Sag. If neither of them are up, then we kill the purple one. which
Okay.
is over by the little purple circle. And go back to yours edge. And then, yeah, we stack underneath him for heals and to mitigate like the crimson shit. And we just nuke. And he falls over eventually. We'll probably get
And
like
when
2
you
of his
want-
phases and he'll die.
When you want hero?
You can hear off the bat.
Okay.
Pretty simple fight. Sin, I'm not sure if you caught the healing thing earlier. No holy
Yeah,
fires.
don't holy fire.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So atonement heals actually do contribute to that buff.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Everybody know what we're doing?
Yep.
I let the boss hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why is that hot?
He's into that.
We don't
Here we
kink
go.
shame here.
Yeah, we do.
If he tries to kill you, you try to kill him right back.
That'll teach him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, stack on his butt.
You can tell he's like angry Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Sure is.
Hey, by the way, he's like Angry Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
All blood.
Stacking really tight, guys.
Target
All
change.
right, here comes the blood.
Hello.
We got
Yellow. Go kill yellow. Go get it. Everybody fuck it up. Go kick its ass. Kill it and then come back to your edge.
Purple is the healing debuff, right?
Yep.
So just watch your count. Once you get to 5, you cannot heal anymore.
Come back up. Stack up in his butt. And that's the whole fight.
Alright. I'm gonna actually Dorch grip in the mana orb when it comes out.
Okay.
Grip it in. Alright. Melee swap to it. Range swap to it as well, everybody. If you have mana. Watch how much you're healing, guys.
We need to be in range of that when it pops.
Yeah, 25 yards.
I'll grip it back. Mana cooldowns if you have it.
Target change.
Alright, we got
Blood. Yellow.
Yellow. Go fuck up yellow.
yellow, blue, black.
Black is ads,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, George, you just sit there and take it.
Just make sure.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yay!
Oh my lord.
All right, now I fuck it up again. It's gonna spawn ads, just blender them, and it's gonna spawn a mana void.
Alright, Dorch, you grip it in first. Maybe another.
Okay.
All right, turn on the blender. Beautiful. Finish him up.
Ooh, we like those ad phases.
Chain lightning over.
Mhm.
This shaman set feels not as good as the Firelands one, I'll be honest.
Wait, where's your fire, Ellie?
Target change.
Exactly.
Green.
You're still popping, right?
I did pop
Kill the
him.
boss.
Yeah, I'll just kill green. Just be safe. It'll be fine. People are already halfway out there.
I did pop him at the start of the fight.
Your boots, man, your boots. Oh, do you not have the talent that increases it by like 50% duration or whatever?
Boots?
No, the fire.
Oh, it's not a talent, it's a glyph. There were mixed reports on the Shaman Discord
Gotcha.
about whether to use it or not.
Oh, man.
Oh, heck. It's a pretty cool cat staff.
Those essences are for like craftable gear, so we'll just have to place it with those in the guild bank.
Do we have a disenchanter in here? Can't remember.
Me. Yep.
Randy is.
But that stuff's probably pretty good for our resident hunter.
I don't know if it is actually.
It's 397. Might not be bad.
That staff? That's pretty nice.
It's okay, but the proc is kind of fun that I just got.
True.
Oh yeah, you have the one from the dungeons?
yeah.
Then yeah, you don't want that.
That's why I'm like, I don't think
Oh well.
I'm gonna go to.
Yep. Warlord Zanas. Take the dragon, Valina, or whatever the fuck.
God, I hope everybody dismissed their pets.
I didn't.
Yeah, dismiss pets.
You didn't? Oh, really?
No.
Who didn't?
That's you.
Tio.
He's already here.
Fucking ATM. Can take you anywhere.
Luckily, we're not in combat for it.
Ooh, Mr. Stomp, is that like a pet? I want a Mr. Stomp pet.
So how are you guys with ping pong?
Ping
Ping
pong.
pong, not great. Pong, champion.
Basically the same.
That's the
Nice.
same thing.
Well, let's kill these eyes first. So these little eye group things is kind of like a practice for the heroic thing. The tank, Dorge, will go the big one, the big claw guy. There has to be someone in range of each of the flails. It doesn't really matter who it is, as long as someone is within range. And then the eyes will start beaming people, and they can be interrupted even though they don't have a cast bar.
What's our prio?
Flails?
Kill the flails. Yep.
Make sure one person.
Finish up the last flail, and then kill the eye. And then the claw.
Oh.
Exactly.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Glad to know we're all the same person. 'Cause I also.
Glad to know Toy Story was formative for all of us.
What the fuck is Toy Story?
Shut up.
George.
Sorry. Rock, stick, stick, rock. Yeah? You get that reference? I assume, because you're ancient.
Sure.
Do it again. Yeah, see, if you interrupt the eyeball, he just kind of sits there looking at people.
He's looking at me menacingly.
Oh.
Menacingly.
What the hell was that?
He throws you.
Oh yeah. He'll whip
That
you.
was rude.
Come back.
Red, I'm gonna back off of that now.
You know what's even more rude, Dorge, is that he takes me out of bear form when he whips me like that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
What the hell?
And And then we do it one more time. Okie dokie. This one is Warlord Zanaz. He is probably going to be one of the tougher ones on heroic, so it'll be a lot later. But normal version, he's got a couple things. He's got two phases. One is the ping pong phase, and then the second phase is hentai phase. The first one, ping pong, George is going to run in and he's going to face the boss towards the rest of us. And after a couple seconds, he's going to spawn a big purple ping pong ball. It's going to start rolling its way out to the wall. We're going to have a ranged stack and a melee stack. The range stack is going to all move as a pod and let the ball hit them. And that's going to bounce it back towards Xanas' direction. It won't be exactly towards him, so George, you kind of have to pay attention to where the ball is and move him accordingly. The melee group are going to then move and bounce the ball back out to the range, and we're going to do that 7 times, ideally, until we bounce the ball back in and let it touch Xanas, which is going to phase him. On top of that happening, there's a debuff that goes out. When it gets dispelled, it's going to explode the person and knock people around, like do some damage and knock people around them. So if you see a debuff on yourself, step out, get dispelled, step back in. To be honest, that's not like the biggest concern of this fight. If you get dispelled in the middle of it, it's not the end of the world. The big thing is making sure that the ball doesn't hit the wall, because that's going to big explosion and probably kill us. The other thing is to make sure that it doesn't hit him too early, because the hentai phase hurts a lot. We ideally don't want him in there for as much as possible. So yeah, we ping pong back and forth 7 times. Then we let it touch him, and then we all run and stack on him on triangle, because he runs to the center of the room. He's going to spawn a whole bunch of tentacles like we just fought. On normal mode, none of those are interactable, so they're just going to start doing their thing, hurting people, nuking the raid, whatever. We're going to be stacked up for big heals, pop, barrier, cooldowns, whatever. He's going to be in that phase for like 15, 20 seconds or so of big heals, and then he goes back and he's going to summon another ping pong ball. And then we repeat until we kill him. He'll probably only get like 1 or 2 tentacle phases, depending on if we're good with the ball or not. That's pretty much the whole fight. During the first phase, after he summons the ping pong ball, Dorge, you're going to face him away from the group, because he's going to do a frontal cone, little I-beam thing, and that's going to do some laser, some like shadow damage to you, and then heal him for 10 times the amount of damage that he deals. So if it hits the raid, he's going to get a massive chunk of HP, and it's going to make the fight way, way harder.
TLDR, just only face him towards the raid when he's spawning a orb. Otherwise, don't face him towards the raid.
Correct. That's
Does
it.
he do like a cast bar for the orb, or?
He's gonna do it initially off the bat, so just make sure when you pull him in the beginning, face him towards
Just
square.
fear.
And then
Yeah.
after
Okay.
he tosses out the spell, after he starts
Just
hitting you.
so basically just run through him essentially.
Yep,
No.
after the ball is spawned.
Yeah, after the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just face more.
Same thing after the hentai phases. Let him
Yep.
summon the ball towards that or towards square, and then turn him around.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. The ping pong ball is going to do more and more damage. So every time that it hits somebody, it explodes and does AoE damage split amongst the people within like 10 yards or whatever it is. So that's why we're kind of in little pods. It's going to start doing a lot of damage, which is why we only bounce it back and forth like 7 times, because then the damage becomes too much. And then, yeah, we want to phase him. He also takes more damage in the second phase based on how many bounces we do in the first phase. So we want lots of bounces.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Now you have to go fishing.
That's pretty much it. TLDR, ranged group, stay out here by square. Melee group, under by triangle. And then when you see the ball coming at you, just make sure that we're moving in its path until I tell melee to get the hell out of the way. Just run to the side of him, let her hit him. And that's it. And then tentacle phase, stack up under triangle, everybody. And we heal and nuke.
When do you want hero?
We can hero during the
Anti-phase.
tentacle phase, yeah.
Okay.
You need to do that on the second phase, not the first one.
The tentacle phase, yeah.
No,
Because it'll take more
the
damage
second
during that.
tentacle phase, not the first tentacle phase. Because he'll only have 25% increased damage. We want to get him to at least 40.
Okay, sure. Yeah, if it's looking like we're gonna get the second tentacle phase, then yeah. That's it. It might take a couple looks. This one's kind of a little bit weird, so people can get used to the ball. It does have a 5-second internal cooldown, so like if it gets bounced and it looks like it just walks through you, it's probably because it's on cooldown. It's similar to the meteor on rag. That's it.
Jay, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
On you, Dorch.
Here we go.
Sorry, Grit was talking to me. I blame
Can't
him.
do 2 things at once.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Face him towards the right.
Face towards us, fish.
Phase change.
Towards us. Okay. Range.
Yeah, it's
Range.
already casting. I'm so sorry.
Range. Run to the other side. Run to the other side of him. Ranged. Oh, he ate it. Okay. Everybody stack up. Stack up on his butt.
Spread out.
Okay. Range back to square. Face him towards square.
Face him away. You got 40 seconds until you get another ball.
Okay.
Are you out, bro?
You don't need to be out for these, just dispel them. Only heroic
Okay.
to do AoE damage.
So, do I do it now?
Nope, not yet. Call out. You got
Okay.
30 seconds.
Oh, I see.
You got 10 seconds. Go ahead and face him around.
If you have shadows, do you go out?
Yep.
No, just stand there. He's coming towards you.
Phase change.
Alright, there's the void. Make sure we're on the outside of it. Range. Move over to the right. Let's bounce him back in. Melee. Intercept it.
Dorch, pull him back.
Okay. Oh, he ate it.
Phase
Everybody in.
change.
Aiming.
Dorch facing this.
Him down.
Okay. Phase is over.
Range me as far back as you can too.
There's like 4 seconds, right?
Phase change.
Ball coming
Oh.
out.
Orb. It's perfect. All right, melee intercept this.
We got it. Big heals on Dorch. Alright, we're gonna keep doing this. No one move.
Melee move to the left a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna catch this next one, melee. Or the boss is gonna catch this next one. Dorch, guide him into it, please. Melee, don't catch it. Nice, got it.
Okay.
We're good.
Phase change.
When we
All right,
can
stack
do
up, hero.
Get everybody up. Use your defensives if you got them.
Ranking.
Just pop it up.
All right.
Spread out. Just let the ball go.
Shadows on you.
Good job.
Easy. A little clunky, but yeah, we'll get better at the bounces later.
Yeah.
But
Sorry about that.
it's okay. Good adaptation on the fly.
Growing pains. Growing pains.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you're gonna go to the middle dragon here.
The aspects have already gathered and await your
Something to
arrival.
note
Go
too
now.
with that is the tank or the boss does get a stacking buff that makes him hit harder and faster. That he loses the buff when we go into the hentai phase.
That's why we need to basically get two rows of we need to get those shadow orbs at a 5 stack, because then he just dies. If you notice, we only had 2 1 stacks on him and he already got to 50%. So
It's no
we
use.
literally just
The power
need
of
to
the
do
dragon
the
soul
bounce
is
like we
too
did in
great.
that 3rd time,
I
and
cannot
he
wield
dies
it
before
safely.
he ever gets that high on his damage.
Raging forces within it may be the
Mhm.
doom of us all.
Then truly,
Portal's gonna come in through square. We're going into Hagara's.
Not necessarily. I believe,
Gonna swap
yes,
just for the trash.
it just might.
Dragon to the summit and then take the portal on square when it pops up.
The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the dragon soul.
This next little area is kind of a little gauntlet. There's going to be like waves. Tanks are going to pick up each side and just kind of pull them together and nuke them. And then once we kill the like lieutenant person, then the boss is going to spawn. So we're going to drag the lieutenant out to the edge before we kill it, so we don't pull the boss with him.
At this crucial moment.
But it goes kind of quick, which is why I'm kind of pre-explaining it.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Hope y'all liked the Eye of Obsidian, or Eye of
Then I will open the
Eternity
way
raid.
into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail here.
I was
There
disappointed.
you go.
with
It's gonna
the
benefit
discs.
you more than it's gonna benefit me. Take it.
What did you say, Dorch?
I said I was disappointed that there weren't any discs.
All right, the Eye of Eternity.
Don't hit the ball,
Oh
please.
God.
Yes, Theo,
Tackling the
take
ball.
it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Dorch.
Wait till everybody's in here.
Oh, so strong. Alright, hit that.
Okay. Send it. It's gonna be a portal. It's gonna be apps to the left and right. Just blender them.
Make sure we get interrupts on these evoker
You
plays.
stumble foolishly into a trap.
All right, and more.
I'll grab left.
Little pups. We'll cleanse this world of your kind.
Pull them together. the center. Interrupt the evokers.
Doors, can you grip that evoker, please?
I already gripped mine in.
Will.
It's going to be Lieutenant. Just pull it off to one of the... Oh, sorry, these guys first. And then it's Lieutenant. There we go. Pull totems and get this guy out. Get out of the center.
I know, Tia. Thank you. I was gonna be in there as soon as she came down.
Right. Yeah, we'll let Red pick it. So this one's kind of got a couple things going on. I'll start explaining while you got it, Red?
Yep.
Starting with
Okay, cool. Yep. So the first phase is kind of basically just a pump phase. I believe she does like she does a couple things. So the tank every so often she's going to do a focused assault. It's going to start hitting you real fast, Dorge. Just pop it defensive for that because you can't block, dodge, or parry that, and she hits really fast for a couple seconds. Then the other thing she does is she's going to do these little like beam things on the edge of the map, kind of like the flame orbs from Major Domo. They'll target whoever's the closest person to them and start applying a stacking debuff that does damage and slows people's attacks and cast speed. So ideally, we want people kind of soaking in and out of it. They're not that big of a deal on normal. Just kind of, if you have too high stacks, just step into the center because we're all going to be kind of stacked in the center anyway. And pump. She's also going to do these ice tombs. She's going to periodically target two people. You're going to have a little blue arrow over your head. If that happens, just kind of run right next to the boss together because you're going to get tombed like Syndragosa, and everybody's going to have to break you out of the tomb. They do have a decent amount of health, so everyone's got to turn to them, kill them real quick. They also line of sight, so be mindful of that. Be careful of like, your cast partisan and healers and stuff like that. And then the other thing is she does a Shattered Ice debuff on a random person, which does a big chunk of damage. It's like it slows them as well and can be dispelled. So just dispel that and heal it. And that's the first phase. Then she has two other phases. As you can see, if you look at her weapons right now, they're kind of like electrifying. That means that we're going to get the electric phase first. So what that does is she's going to go into the center where she is now, become immune, and she's going to spawn these 4 pillars on normal, kind of on north, west, east, and south of the map. And she's going to spawn an ad. George, you're going to pick up that ad and bring it to one of the pillars. When that ad dies, whichever one's going to be nuking, it's going to activate that pillar as long as it's close enough to it. And then what the pillar does, it's going to start chain lightninging people around it, and you need to use your friends to link the chain lightning to the next pillars. So it takes like 2 or 3 people. To be honest, it's not that serious on normal to coordinate it. All I need people to do is just kind of be smart, pay attention, and link the pillars. Once we get all 4 pillars linked, she phases. And then she'll go back into the first phase again. And then she'll turn icy, and she'll go into the other phase that she can do, which is the frost phase. That phase is similar to Ruby Sanctum, if you guys remember that. She's going to spawn these like icicle, like moving icicle wall things in this big blue ring that we're standing in right now. And the inner circle where she's standing in now is going to be like covered in a big blue mist. That's going to do a lot of damage if you like step in it, so you don't want to be in there for too long of a time. The walls are going to move clockwise around this map, and they'll pretty much kill you if they touch you, so don't let the walls touch you. She's also going to spawn 4 pillars, basically in the same spot as the lightning phase. Those 4 pillars need to be killed, though, this time. So everyone's just going to kind of spread out, nuke the pillars, follow clockwise around the wall, and kill the 4 pillars. And once they're all dead, we can go back in the center. The other thing during that phase is she's going to throw these little, like, ice circles in the ground. They're pretty telegraphed. They look like any other ice circle that you've seen in, like, dungeons and stuff, like the falling ice shards, or whatever. Exactly. Just don't stand in those. They will hurt. And I believe that's it for that phase.
If you get the ice debuff, you're gonna get put into a frost. You're gonna be put into a frost icicle, whatever, stack on top of the boss, so he can just cleave you down.
Yep, that's during the first phase. But yeah, we just rinse and repeat. She'll bounce back and forth between those two, like, you know, the first phase and then one of the elemental phases, and then first phase and then the other one, and so on and so forth, back and forth. She's really not that difficult to fight. It's mostly going to be nuke and then kill the pillars / link the pillars, and then that phase is the elemental phase, and then we go back to this one. So we'll pop hero off the rip, just send it.
Dodge the don't pop hero.
Oh right, yeah. We're gonna pop hero after the first elemental phase, right?
After the first lightning phase, but yes.
Well, any of them, because she takes increased damage after both.
Does she?
Yeah. But specifically, Dorge, the electrified elemental or whatever, is going to spawn on that skull. So.
Okay. That was gonna be my one and only question.
Yeah. But that's it.
Yep, that's it. Stack up for heals. It's kind of like a loose spread in that little star diamond thing that she's in. So we continue using them to deal with the ice tombs and shit like that. And that's it.
Good times. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You cross the Stormbinder. I'll slaughter you all. See what becomes of
All right, here's the little beams. If you get too many stacks, just kind of step in, let somebody else take them.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Lightning
AoE
phase.
incoming.
All right, lightning phase. Go George, pick up the ad when it spawns. Over the rest call. Everyone nuke the ad.
Yep.
And then once it dies, it's going to activate, and then we got to use each other's bodies and link the other pillars that have the red beams. Cool. We linked 2 of them. Now link the last one. And now pop hero and nuke her. The next one's going to be a frost phase.
Stack high.
Ice tombs.
Ice tombs. Get in if you have a blue arrow in your head.
Stack high. Stack high.
Just me. Alright, kill the ice tombs.
Focus the ice tombs, cleave onto the boss, but focus the ice tombs.
See what becomes of
Cool.
those who stand before
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. 3,
We're
2,
gonna be phasing soon.
1.
Ice
Phase
phase.
Alright,
change.
Frost, everybody get out and go kill those crystals. Make sure you're in that little outer ring and dodge the circles.
And the walls.
Yes.
Spent finding that. Wasted. Enough. Pay for that.
They will one-shot you. Don't be touched by them.
They're going clockwise.
Okay, once that last one dies, get in.
Why am I taking so much damage?
You should not be in there, Josh. She's in
What?
there. You shouldn't be inside.
I'm on the
He wasn't.
outside.
You face more than my axes this.
I
Sure.
wasn't
I'll
standing in
look.
anything though.
I'll look after. It's fine. Just kill her.
Ice tunes.
I might have missed something. I'm not sure. All right, 2 blue arrows. Get in. Galen. Kill the 2.
You face more than my axes this close.
Nice.
We did it.
Rats on the ring.
Easy day.
Let's keep her going.
You go take the portal back to the pillar. Or to the temple.
What brings you to me, mortal?
Praise the Titans.
And this next one is in preparation for Ultraxion. Some RP is going to happen, and we're going to get surrounded by a bunch of dragons. Anybody that can taunt, just taunt a dragon, and it'll stop them from covering the whole platform in fire. And then we just kind of pull them together and kill them all. It's like the spiders in Bethelak.
Heroes.
Macros and raid discussion. It's one of
falls
the
to you once again.
George definitely was in the center area, at least enough to where he was getting clipped, or there was a mechanic that was messing up, but he was taking damage from that bubble.
Yeah, I was on the outside ring, so I'm not sure why I thought I was in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Water entrenchment. It might be a different thing that I wasn't aware of.
Alright. If you have a taunt, make sure you taunt these guys.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Roleplay starts, or ends in 20 seconds, so we get.
Twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abominations, bent only to my will. It was a very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Okay. C1 taunted.
Sir. Get it. The ones that have like little red names or whatever that are flying around. Those are the ones that are going to be tauntable.
Watch your feet.
Any more help on taunt?
Yep, there's another one.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Should be the last one.
Cool. All right. This next one is Ultraxion. The where'd you put the macro again? Raid discussion. Okay. Okay. Everybody's gonna need that macro. Just makes the fight way easier unless you have access to your like extra action bar button stuff. Yeah, exactly what Red just put. So basically, what's going to happen in this fight is Ultraxion is going to come up where Deathwing is, and we're all going to stack like a little bit behind Star. He's got a massive hitbox, like his melee hitbox is basically where those two like broken pillars are. So we're all going to stack up. It's going to be a ton of raid damage, so we're going to be pumping heals. Tanks are going to get a buff from Thrall that will make all of your defensives last twice as long and have half the cooldown, so you can pop those fucking all the time. Just like send it all the time. He's going to do a couple of things. So after a little while, he's going to spawn crystals. These 2 red crystals. Me and Sin are each going to pick up that because that's going to increase our healing by a whole bunch. I believe it's like 100% extra healing while we have that. And then eventually she's going to spawn a green crystal, which basically duplicates the healing, and then a blue crystal, which reduces the mana cost and has 100% haste. We're probably, I think only one person can pick up the blue one. Sin, if you want, you can pick that up. I'll just stay with red. So that's the healing thing and the tank thing. The other thing is he's going to put a debuff on the main tank and an extra person every so often called Fading Light. That's going to tick down, and if you are not in the Twilight Zone, which I'll explain in a second, then you will instantly die. So when you have that debuff, you need to be watching the timer on that and use that little extra action button macro to put yourself in the Twilight Realm when that goes off, or you will die. That means because it goes on the tank, this is a 2-tank fight, you'll have to tank swap for that. So whoever has Fading Light, the other person will taunt it. The person with Fading Light will go into the zone, come back out. That's that. The other thing is periodically he's going to do this like Hour of Twilight thing. It's similar to Algalon's Big Smash thing, if you guys remember that. Where it's going to one-shot pretty much everybody on the map if you're not in the Twilight Zone. So there's going to be a big kind of warning go out. Everyone's going to push their Void Zone, their little fucking Twilight extra action button thing, and we're going to go to the Twilight. We're going to stand there, and once he explodes, it's going to automatically take you out, so you don't have to worry about it. Just make sure that you're not outside of it when that goes off, or you're dead. We do need one person out during that to soak it, otherwise it's similar to Algalon, it just kills everybody. So we're going to have one of the tanks, whoever wants to do that. I don't really care, you guys are both blood DKs. Either one of you can stay out and AMS it. I mean, Spicy, you've done it on the other one. Do you want to just do it on this one too? Yeah. Okay. So we'll have that. I mean, storage, whenever that happens, you're also going to be going to the Twilight Zone. And Spicy will take it, pop AMS, live the explosion, we all come out and pump. But this one's the patchwork of this phase where everyone just stands and pumps the whole time. The only thing DPS have to worry about is if you get that Fading Light debuff, and when the Twilight Hour explosion thing goes out, just make sure you don't get one shot, so you're going to be going in and out. That's it. That's the whole fight. He's going to do more damage over time because he explodes, starts pulsating the whole raid. There's a lot of AoE damage going out, and so why we're going to be stacked. So yeah, defensives, tanks, and pump. It's a fairly simple fight on 10-man. There's just a lot of if you fuck up that one Twilight mechanic, you're dead. And if you fuck up the Fading Light mechanic, you're dead. So just be mindful of your debuffs. And when we say to go in the zone, that's why it's very important to have that macro. Just makes the fight super easy.
If you have it already keybound, you can test it, or if you made the macro already, you can test it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You should, Eltraxian should go invisible.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It is off the GCD and will interrupt your cast, so make sure you're hitting it.
Yep.
Hit it at like the 2-second mark before he casts. It'll be the safest mount where you'll where it'll overlap and you'll still live.
Mm-hmm. You don't even really have to worry about mistiming it. It'll keep you in there for a couple seconds, and it'll automatically pull everybody out after the explosion goes out. So don't worry about staying in there too long. It won't. But just make sure that you're in there before the thing goes off. But yeah, again, another fairly easy fight. We'll probably just walk in, get the buffs, kill it, unless something goes horrifically wrong. But I'd say we send it.
Brandy, it does look like there's only one red crystal.
Yeah, it should be 2.
Okay. That might be a glitch because Dungeon Journal says 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that both the other 2 groups that we've done it on, there's been 2. And both healers just got the red one. I think there's only one blue one. I don't remember. I don't even know if we got that far in the fight, to be honest. But pretty sure we keep red until blue, and then one person grabs blue, or maybe we both grab blue. I don't remember.
15-second going out here. We're all stacking on the star, by the way.
A little bit behind it. Healer's got to run back to grab the crystals a little bit. So just like at that little tip of that triangle thing, if you don't mind. A little bit in front of it.
That's way too far. We need our melee's hitbox can't reach that far. Yeah, no, it needs to be like right there.
Okay. Pretty sure it can, but okay. Either way.
I can melee him from right where I'm at.
Yeah. He's got a huge hitbox.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now is the hour of twilight. Strength of the earth, hear my call. Shield them in this dark hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
AOE incoming.
Hit your macro now.
And with it, your pitiful mortal
Nice, well done. We can hear up as well, I believe. Alright, Jay.
You've got Fading Twilight.
George, hit your thing now.
Jay, hit your button.
I got it.
Take heart, heroes. Life will always blossom from the darkest soil.
Target you. 5.
Right, it's Galen and Spicy.
3, 2.
Hit the button.
Will.
Nice.
2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Staying up.
And with it, your pitiful mortal existence.
Y'all need me to call it every time we get the pro?
Yeah.
Before Traxian.
Why is he hitting people? He's hitting people.
Target you. 4,
Huh?
3, 2, 1. Target you. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it drops your threat.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Right, Jay and Dorge. Hit your button.
4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Don't hit your button, please.
And with it, your pitiful mortal existence.
Jay and Viz.
That's all stun.
You have no hope.
Danger, danger.
Rude. Oh, it's already actually killed the aspects, I think. Yeah.
Man, I love Thrall's death animation. So dramatic.
Okay, we did it pretty much perfectly. The only thing that went wrong is they started whacking people because it wasn't didn't have aggro on a tank. So make sure that you guys have the threat juggling back and forth with taunts, and then
Yes. So when do I have to taunt?
So
When
every
I
time that someone gets Fading Cloud, so when you and I both, when I have it, you need a taunt. When you have it, I'm gonna taunt. Basically, we're just playing patty cake with it.
that's the one with the two, right?
Yeah, that's the
Like
that's
when
that's
two
the
people are.
yeah, that's the
Okay.
individual one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
He's always gonna do it on the tank with the most, on the person with the most threat, which is the tank, obviously, but and one other person randomly.
Okay. So when I go down, when I come back out, I need to taunt. Yeah.
You don't have to, but when I get the debuff, I'll just call for a taunt. If it
Okay.
makes
When
sense.
you get it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, take a little. I think Olus needs a 2-second break.
Sorry, I need a pee anyway.
Okay, I'll take a little break.
Oh my god. I think I need to restart Discord.
Fuck you, Spicy.
Sorry, I'm back. Oh, wait, do we still have 2 minutes? Well, never mind then. I'm not back.
Okay, bye, Jay. In the guild chat, I know in TDC originally is when they introduced the voice chat in one of the patches, and everybody hated it. I guess it sucked.
I joined the Broken Guild voice chat. Push tilde. 2 players are in channel currently. Who's the other person? I'm definitely the only one. Oh, Randy's in here now.
The fuck?
Oh my god. No, hate that. Oh, leaving.
Wow.
Jesus, that was the most echoey thing. Oh.
It's gotta just doesn't want to talk to me.
It's true, I don't. You're a bad person. And only Dorch likes you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like him?
5,
See?
4,
But
3,
do you like
2, 1.
Not like I like you, Spicy.
Oh man. Oh, by the way, Dorch, you can run into. I don't know if you're back. Aha! Glad I didn't explain. Dorj, you can preload all of your defensive cooldowns, by the way, in this fight. Like, running into the fight with all of them running, because Thrall resets them with, like, 5 seconds into the fight.
Which includes your dancing moon weapon.
Yeah, but it costs 50 RP.
Need more reach?
I didn't know you had to roleplay to cast Dancing Rune Weapon.
Oh, that's why it's dancing.
It must be a bard.
True.
Sin Redford.
But that was going well until it wasn't. We just basically do the same thing. A little bit better management of the fading light, and that's it.
Red, do you have
Do you
No, I don't.
do you want hero like straight off the bat, or you just want to call it?
That's it. I'm going fishing for all you motherfuckers.
Wait until he, I guess I'll
Think-
call when
Something about you seems familiar.
I think for most, yeah, just do it like 5 seconds or so, 5, 6 seconds into the fight. It's like most people's stuff's probably gonna be procced at the beginning, so probably want it all right there while everybody's got that shit up.
I can hear Discord breaking. This might be bad.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Mine's fine.
Oh boy. Well, on that fun note, Sin, you good?
Sin's good.
All right, on you, Dorch. Uh-oh.
Sorry. There we go.
Scared me for a second.
Special cast bar.
Where's the guy?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you mother.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm gonna kill myself real quick. No worries.
Yeah, you push him off. Everybody push him off.
Oh, what happened?
He,
Forgot that there was. You had to RP with him every time.
Bye, army. I'll miss you.
They'll get
You're
reset.
such a good army too.
Army is not a defensive, sadly. Ugh.
Does it really not count it?
Nope.
Lame.
Alright. From the top. Oh, okay. Zio said fuck it. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh, what
Go,
the?
go, go, go.
Everyone get in position.
Strength of the earth, hear my call.
Killing me.
Shield them in this dark hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
Stack up tight.
Okay. Here on out.
I did.
Four, three, two, one.
AOE incoming.
I'm staying out. Everybody else, hit your thing now.
Oh, I think I hit it too early.
Yes, you did.
Good. Rebuff. Just wait for
Yeah, I hit it on the wrong raid warning.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the raid warning is just, hey, it's going to cast soon.
Fading light on Bro and Dorge.
Good job. I got it for now.
Good job.
Take heart, heroes. Life will always blossom.
I think she's summoning her
Target you.
red crystal.
Dorch taunt.
Red crystals.
5,
Then grab one.
4,
Got
3,
one.
2,
4,
1.
3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
And with
Hit it.
your pitiful, mortal existence.
And we're Alex Straza.
Fading light coming out in 5. Popping.
Target you.
On Jay and Spicy.
5, 4, 3, 2,
4,
1.
3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
What?
You ready to hit it?
You hit it
You
too
did
early.
it too
Jay.
early, Jay.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
There it comes.
In dreams, we may overcome any obstacle.
Green is out.
On Bro and Dorge.
Popping. Jack. Took a second.
There's green crystals, but we just stay red.
Target
4,
you.
3,
Spicy and Tio.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Hit it now.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
Fading light in 5.
On Olus and Dorge.
Winds of the arcane, be at their
Blue buff
backs
coming out now.
and refresh them in this hour of
New fading
darkness.
light.
Target you.
Dorch taunt.
Galen and Spicy. We can grab blue buff.
5,
Got it.
4, Now you have significantly reduced mana regen
1.
and shit ton of haste. Pop off.
AOE incoming.
Raid hit buff now.
And with it,
Oh, fuck.
your pitiful, mortal existence.
Danger, danger.
Yep, that was on me. Fuck, guys, I'm
Into
sorry.
flame and darkness.
Fuck.
Ouch.
So, for those who might be curious as to what happened there, Spicy went into the void too, so no one was there to soak. So the shields on the aspects got hit, and then he was able to kill the aspects. That's why the wiped.
That was a big me stupid.
Okay, that was a lot better on the fading lights and the explosions.
Low key, that was just Jay who whispered me she'll give me $20 if I wipe so she can get a better purse. So.
Oh, true.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, just send me your app.
So Jay, with that, just wait till you have about 2 seconds left of the debuff, and then you can go ahead and hit your button.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a premature.
Yep.
You know, when you get to that age, I get it.
Look tough.
What?
Re-up your flasks as well.
Make the boss come out.
Yeah, he's coming.
Whoa. Wait, what?
Well, when he gets to that age.
Takes him a minute.
Mm-hmm.
More like 30 seconds.
That's like a marathon. Jeez.
Let's re-up your flasks if you haven't already. Even all you alchemists out there, get max use out of your flasks.
I'll pop the other one before I log off for the night.
Yeah, Max East would
There.
not be using it now.
Tio, Dorch, where y'all? Okay. Let's see.
What do you mean?
Did y'all phase yourselves or something?
No, Been staring here the whole time.
It's weird. Y'all went out of existence for a second there when you finished his RP.
Oh, cool.
Bye, George.
Yeah, you're good.
Good.
Send it.
There we go.
Thought you were like physically going to pull. Ugh. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now is the hour of twilight.
reload.
Strength of the earth, hear my call. Shield them in this dark hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
First hour coming out here in 10 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Raid hit it now.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
Fading light coming up.
Pain and fire, my hatred
Taunting.
burns.
Done, Olus and Dorge.
Take heart,
Fading light
heroes.
coming out now.
Life will
Red buff
always
coming out.
blossom from the
Target
darkest
you.
soil.
Done, Geo and
5,
Spicy.
4, 3, 2,
Target
1.
you.
4, 3,
5,
Two,
Twilight
4,
coming out.
1.
3,
AOE incoming.
1.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
Fading twilight coming up. Taunting.
Bro and Dorge.
Target you.
This one's on
5,
red and Spicy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Now.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
In dreams, we may
Buff
overcome
coming out.
any obstacle.
New fading light coming out. Taunting.
Dorge and Jay.
Oh my god. I hit the.
Fine. Keep going. Rebuff.
Target you.
Torch taunt.
Galen and Spicy.
5, 4, 3,
4,
Target
2,
you.
3,
1.
2,
Hour of
1.
twilight.
AOE incoming.
Buff now.
4, 3,
And with
2,
it, your
1.
pitiful, mortal existence.
Galen and Dorge.
Taunting.
Winds of the arcade,
buff is
be
coming out.
at their backs.
Brandy, I'm gonna grab blue buff and then barrier and mana.
Target
Four.
you.
Taunt torch.
Okay.
3, 2,
Fading light is out, guys.
1.
Target
4,
you.
3,
He's out.
Or
Thanks,
not.
Dorge, guys.
Bye forever.
Yeah. Good shit. Good shit.
It's a night for Vegas, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need a lot of them.
Yeah. Congratulations, we have successfully made it as far as Broken Back.
It is done. Our power now resides within the dragon's
Face full of thrall is about to put your screen. Heads up.
you, Earthwarrior.
Oh yeah, true.
Cairn,
Cinematic time.
I will not fail you. I will not fail this
The
world.
individual attacks that we were dodging, what happens if you miss that?
You die.
That's what I did.
But it doesn't do
Yeah,
anybody else, or is it just you?
No, you go squish.
Welcome aboard the Skyfighter.
On normal, it's
You
an
ready to
individual
chase
punishment.
down
On
the
rogue,
end
it's
of
a
the
wipe.
world?
He is heading to the maelstrom.
I can't. I don't see the cinematic. I just auto skip it for me.
Another chance if he
If you've already
escapes in
seen
the
it on
deep
one
hole.
tune, then DBM will just skip it for you.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's convenient.
Nice.
You can turn it off though if you want to.
Seen it.
All right. This one is gunship, but more exciting.
This won't start the fight, but don't freak out.
Ah!
All right.
Where's my
This,
jetpack?
this one is Big Cowman. Like, fucking, what the fuck's his name? Something Warlord. Blackhoof. Yeah, that guy. Blackhorn.
I like Baby Cow Man.
True. Okay, so this one has kind of like an ad phase stuff before Blackhorn actually comes down. Basically, what's going to happen is in phase 1, there's going to be a couple of ads, a couple different ones, and a couple of other things happening. So there's Dreadblades, big old guys with swords. Tanks are going to pick those guys up and kind of drag them away because they do cleave, or they do a frontal cone. And they hit the tank kind of hard with the bleed, so they should die before that becomes a problem. But either way, tanks pick those up, make sure they don't face the raid. And then there is little sappers that are going to spawn. If you guys have the weak aura, it'll announce it and put a little bubble over them. But they're basically little goblin dudes that are going to run across with a bomb. They need to die. That's #1 prio, because if they get to the other side, I'm pretty sure they just like kill everything. Or they start, like, they blow up the ship, a whole bunch of damage. So we don't want to let them get across. Everyone's going to turn, kill the sappers when they spawn. Otherwise, there's going to be drakes that spawn on either side, where these like harpoons are, where triangle and square are. The drakes will get nuked down by the ranged and melee if you guys have time. Those are the ads. Those are all the ads that happen in the phase 1. The other thing that happens is there are these like purple puddle things, kind of similar to the Baloney Power Twins, if you guys remember that. There's a small one and a big one. Everybody needs to be soaking those as much as possible. Everybody needs to be in the big one, because it does a whole bunch of damage to everybody in it, like split amongst the people in it. Otherwise, it'll do a bunch of damage to the ship, and we got to keep the ship alive. So everybody gets in the big one. The smaller one, we only need like, I think it's like 2 or 3 people, but either way, people need to be going in there. If you're nearby, just go in it, soak it. Be mindful of that. If you're nearby, go and soak it. And that's all of phase 1. Is we're gonna be killing dragons, killing the swordsman dudes, and killing the sappers and soaking those puddles. After enough time has gone by, we are gonna have phase 2, which is Blackhorn. He's gonna come down on X right here, and we're gonna have George pick it up first, and it's gonna be kind of a tank swap thing. He's gonna be just tanked here in the center, and everyone is gonna kind of like loosely spread kind of around X, because every so often he's going to turn and do a shockwave. It's like a big rumbly ground thing towards somebody, and if you're standing in that, you're gonna die. So you got to get out of that. Be careful. The other thing is there's going to be a dragon, like Galonia or whatever the fuck her name is. She's going to be spitting stuff on the raid. Or Garonia, Goriona, whatever. Yeah.
Hi, Corona.
Yeah, that one.
Oriona.
She's going to be spitting these like purple void zone puddles at people. Just don't stand in those. I think that's pretty much all she does on normal. But she is targetable and killable by the ranged, as far as I'm aware, on normal. So the ranged are going to be gunning her down, right? Or am I wrong in that?
Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah. So range will gun her down first, and then we'll deal with Blackhorn. Blackhorn is basically a prot warrior. That means he has vengeance as well. He's got his, his shockwave, but his vengeance is he's going to do 1% more damage based on 1% missing health. So as that goes on, he's going to start hitting the tanks really hard, and the shockwave will definitely kill people if you get hit by that. So we're going to pop hero when he's at like 30% because there's going to be a lot of AoE damage happening, and a lot of tank damage happening. The other thing that he does is he sunders, like all warriors do. So the tanks are going to swap when you guys get like 2 or 3 sunder stacks. Just basically, once yours falls off, taunt it. Let the other person's fall off, they taunt, etc. And that's it. That's pretty much the whole fight. It's going to look a little bit hectic, but TLDR, phase 1, everyone in sappers, soak the puddles, kill the dragons, kill the swordsmen. And then phase 2, ranged, kill the dragon, dodge the shockwaves, dodge the void zones, kill Blackhorn. And that's it. Collect loot.
Is everyone able to move around after clicking that weak aura? If anyone clicked that weak aura?
What we for?
What I linked.
Oh, yeah, I ain't touching that.
Cool, cool. Okay.
Oh, the other thing the Blackhorn does is he roars, and it does AoE damage similar to Atramedes from phase 1. Big sonic thing. So lots of AoE damage happening in that one.
It also is a disrupting roar.
Mhm.
If you're within 10 yards, so casters be outside of 10 yards.
Thank you. Yep. But that's it.
So I'm just making sure this is in the right spot.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Awesome. Alright. Alright. This is 4 pull. It includes some RP, so don't expect... It starts with ads, so don't expect to pre-pull or whatever, or pre-pot.
It's not tragic to die.
Here we go.
Doing what you love.
Also, we have Kaanu Reeves over here, as well as Swayze.
We can't let the destroyer get away.
Doors, let's pull
Target change.
to facing triangle first. On X, just
5, 4, 3,
Oh, I see,
2,
Search that.
1.
Yeah, pick up the big guy. That's you, big guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You want to kill that Slayer first, right?
Yeah.
Focus down the Slayer.
Oh yeah, the other thing they do is they'll do like a charge at someone, and it'll put like a line between you and them and do damage based on everybody in the center on X.
2, 1.
Range kill the drakes.
Swap to the drakes. Everyone can attack it. Need one person to soak. Jump. Big pumper, big pumper.
Focus
Nice.
sapper.
Target change.
Small soak.
Let's have group 1 be
Sapper,
triangle side,
sapper.
group 2
Sapper.
square side.
4, 3,
DPS targets.
2, 1.
Square side
So-
drake.
More big guys. Big soak in corner.
Everybody get there? George, face the Slayer away. Alright, we're good. Take it X.
Drake's triangle.
Watch out for that little zoom. Good job. Small soak by the front.
3, 2, 1.
Focus sapper.
Sapper.
Sapper is down. It's on
4, 3, 2.
It can be stunned.
So.
Oh, anger.
Big soak.
Everybody get over here.
Square side drake.
Target change.
Cannot soak another one, so.
Small soak.
4,
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3,
Focus
2,
Sapper.
1.
Sapper.
So.
Big soak.
Big soak by Moon.
Will.
Cover these charges.
Bro, on. You got it. Little soak.
Cover the charge. Little soak.
3, 2,
Big soak coming up.
3,
So.
2, 1.
Big soak by Star.
Focus Sapper.
Sapper's coming down right next to us.
Square side Drake and triangle side Drake.
Little
I got
soak.
small soak.
What is applying that debuff?
The ads, I believe.
Slayer.
Okay, Dorji, you need to take the next Slayer. Actually, never mind.
There will be no more.
4,
Little soak over by Moon.
2,
Okay, so
1.
on the armored
Armor
Drake.
debuff. Hold Blackhorn
4,
and X.
3, 2.
Everybody kind of loose spread.
Focus Sapper.
Range can be over 10 yards.
Sapper.
Sapper coming down.
Looks like I'm doing this
Stick.
myself.
Nice.
Good.
Don't be in front of
Range
Blackhorn.
on the dragon.
Shockwave on Moon.
Shockwave, get out of it.
Yep.
Come on.
Just 1 second. Alright, now I got it.
Okay.
Be careful about where we're dropping these battle consoles. Shockwave coming out. Ready? On. Shockwave coming out.
Shockwave soon.
Galen.
Watch your feet.
Move him out of that door.
Hero.
Will.
Take heals, please.
You have sup.
Rest of you guys get stronger.
Correct.
Shockwave. That was a little bit late.
Drakes do need to die a little bit faster. But otherwise,
Keep going. Just pump him.
watch Shockwave. Get ready to move. Get ready to move, move, move. Oh. Not even close.
Thank you,
Just
Dark
finish
Skin.
it up. Not even
Easy.
close.
Easy
PCK.
one shot.
Ooh.
And my belt? Oh, the shitty one?
Nice.
The shittiest belt of
y-
all? Jesus Christ.
Your bell?
Alright.
Yeah, Dodge Berry. You don't want that. You're a main type.
And now, congrats. We're caught up with
What do you
Dreams.
mean? I
We're
don't
at the
want
same,
that.
same spot as the other groups. Well, further than back. And now we get Spine, which is one I don't really expect to kill today, but we get a bunch of looks at it.
It's not that bad. Not a normal list.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it'll probably take some growing pains. So don't get discouraged.
The only shitty part is we don't get to see where we're going. We just get airdropped into it. It's really fast. So if you want to all take a look into the raid plans Dragon Soul thing for Cal's Spine of Deathwing, it'll show you exactly what's going to happen.
Okay. I'll give everybody a second to open that up. But so the first phase, or really all phases, we're gonna be on his back, and spine, and there's going to be 4 little puddles that have tentacles coming out of them. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to leave one alive, which is X. So as we're going to get airdropped in, the one forward to the right, we're going to leave that one alone. Everybody else is going to split and kill the other 3, and then we're all going to come and stack on Moon, which is going to be the like back left one as we're dropping in on it. Once we do that, it's going to lock us in place on Spine, and we're going to force him to do his little roll, which is what happens when we're all on one side of him at a time. It's going to be a bunch of AoE heals because that, like the locking in place thing on it does AoE damage. So might want to barrier that and pop like a CD for it. But once that happens, it's going to roll those amalgamations that spawn from the tentacles off the map, which is good because we only want one. Which is what's going to happen. We're going to kill X. It's going to spawn the amalgamation, and Dorge is going to pick that up. And Dorge, you're going to take that up to the front right of his plate. It's going to be basically right where we kill him. So you're going to pull it up there, and everyone's going to start turning and nuking it. The tentacles are going to periodically keep spawning. So while we're nuking the amalgamation, the tentacle is going to be doing some really fucky shit. It's going to be really annoying. It's going to do 2 things. One, every so often, is it's going to grip somebody and stun them for 30 seconds until it takes 15% of its health. So it's basically going to be the same thing as Rage Face from Chanox. So we'll just keep it the same. We'll have Olus just turn and Earth Shock it. It should be plenty of damage. They don't have that much health. And it'll break the person out of the stun. If he's, for whatever reason, if he's targeted, Galen, just turn and shoot it. Really anybody. But we don't want to kill it, because if we keep killing it, we're going to keep spawning amalgamations, and we don't want too many up at a time. So we just want to break that 15% threshold and unstun them. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to put a debuff on a random person, and that debuff is a healing thing. It's got like a 200 HP shield, essentially, that we have to heal through until it pops. So Sin, you and I are just going to have to dump heals into them. And that's pretty much all the tentacle does on normal. The other thing that's going to happen is from those little like circles where the tentacle comes out, it's going to spawn these little corrupted bloods. Since it's on normal, we're just going to have Spicy on the opposite side up against the plate from Dorge, and he's just going to be taunting, gripping him in, pulling him in with threat, however he's got to do it, but he's just going to pull him in over there and kill them. And once we have 9 of them dead, we're going to have Dorge take the amalgamation at like 5 to 10% life, and you're going to run over to Spicy and scoop them all up so that he has 9 stacks. And that's kind of where the big pump part of this phase comes from. So once he's at 9 stacks, he's going to start pulsing a whole bunch of AoE damage, kind of like Bethalak. It's going to be a lot of healing to go through, so we don't want him alive for too long with 9 stacks. That's why we suck him up at 5-10%. So we suck him up, we finish him off, and then he will start exploding. He'll do literally like a nuclear blast, I think it's called. And everyone's got to get the fuck out, because if you're in that range, you're just going to die. So he's going to do his nuclear blast, everybody runs out, and if he's within range of the little plate that we're up against, he'll like knock it up, and it'll peel up, and it's going to expose a tendon. That tendon...
For that nuclear blast part, when he gets sub 10, no melee should be hitting him. It's only range. Range and Dorge are the only ones on it. That way Dorge
For
can just
the...
AMS. Yeah, because I don't want the melee to be taking unnecessary damage.
No, the nuclear blast is what pops up. The nuclear blast will just one-shot you if it goes off and you're in range. There's AoE pulsing. That hits the whole raid, regardless of where you're at.
It does pulsing damage from him.
Yes.
Yes.
But that hits pretty positive. It hits the whole raid. But either way, the nuclear blast, get the hell out, don't die, and then it's going to expose the tendon. The tendon is the biggest part of the phase. Yeah, superheated nucleus. But the tendon is going to be exposed. Everyone's going to turn to it and just start pumping the fuck out of it. We need to kill that to be able to rip up the plate. It's probably going to take us 2 of those amalgamations to rip a plate up, unless we're gigapumpers. So we'll do that amalgamation thing over and over, basically the whole fight. Once we kill the tendon, the plate gets ripped up, and then now there'll be 2 more tentacles spawned on the left and right where that plate was, and then we'll have 6 at that point. We'll do the same thing where we kill the tentacles, roll them off. I believe we still have to do that, and then amalgamation to one side, the bloods to the other. Once we have 9, and he's low enough, go over, suck them all up, nuclear blast the tendon or the plate, nuke the tendon, and then rinse and repeat. It's going to be kind of hectic because tentacles are going to get weird and stunning people, and apparently a lot of healing. So this might end up being a fight that we have to 3 heal on normal. I know we're probably going to have to 3 heal it on heroic, but yeah, it's a very annoying fight, and this is probably going to be the wall of this raid. So this is the tough one, but we do that until we pop up 3 plates, and then once we pop the 3rd plate up, we kill him. And that's it. Just over and over. So TLDR, we drop in, kill 3 of the tentacles, not X. Get to Moon, just the back left one. Wait for them all to get rolled off, and then we kill the last tentacle. Start nuking the ad. Olus, you'll deal with the tentacle when it's stunning somebody. Suck up the bloods at 9, and kill him. Nuke tendon. Rinse, repeat, over and over.
Don't kill the one on X until we have shaken off all the other ads. That's the biggest thing that we're gonna probably deal with
100%
right now. So.
pure adrenaline.
It's triple. Galen always red. Drop a feast, please. Here we go. Do not kill the one on red. Kill all the other tentacles.
Tear up the plates, and we've got
Group 1, you're gonna be on. Excuse me. Group 1, you're gonna be on square. Group 2, you're gonna be on triangle. Stay to your
Don't
sides.
worry about me. Stop the destroyer.
I see. Yeah, there's 4 bubbles. Kill the tentacles real quick.
Some people were probably in cutscene.
Roll incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Get secured to a. Okay. Alright, everybody get to X right here.
Roll incoming.
Stand in the little fire thing.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Alright, now get out. Go kill the other tentacle.
Alright, Dorch, you're gonna hold the new amalgamation that spawns. You're gonna hold it there where we just killed the last one. Just whittle it down. Don't kill that corruption. Leave it alone. Galen, the only time anyone's gonna attack that, it's gonna be you. And you're just gonna do 15k damage to it. That's it.
Gotcha.
That's only when someone gets grabbed by the plasma. You're gonna... I'll call out for it. Everybody just help get the amalgamation sub 10.
Olus is
Okay.
stunned.
Galen, attack the tentacle. Just 15k. Good job. Move along.
But pointless. You ride into the jaws of the apocalypse.
I got 8 residues here, Dorch.
Okay.
Let's see the little
They're ready?
fireballs.
Scoop
You got a
it up.
runner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stop damage on the
fire line.
Stop damage on the ad.
Spicy, you want to kill them up towards the plate, by the way.
Take it to
Damage
back to
tentacle.
where you were.
Kill the amalgamation.
Tentacle for me, please.
X, Dorch.
Run
away. 2X.
Get away from it.
Focus
Target
tendons.
change.
All right, nuke the tendon.
Needs to stay on that side next time.
Not wrong tentacle.
Yeah, stop damaging the corruption, guys.
Yeah, tendon.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Kill the tentacles, except for the right.
excellent.
Range try and
On the
stack up to
left-hand
the
side
center.
in a fire.
Dorch, take the amalgamation to the back where we started.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold that thought. Everybody get into a fire patch real quick. On blue side.
Yep.
Everyone get into a fire patch now.
Roll incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Get out of it.
Center.
Alright, kill the tentacle.
I'm home.
Alright. Theo, do you have a lock rock on you? Ready?
I think we just have to run in. So
We have to run in. We can't res on you. Yeah.
Just jump off the side.
Let me try to put it on him anyways.
No, you can't res here. It won't work.
As long as his body doesn't fall off.
Randy also could try to B-res me if we haven't used a res.
So stupid. Jump off, people.
Soulstone, but it should port us back to the ship.
3.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. That was a pretty good first attempt. Couple of things I would like for people to do is when we're killing the amalgamation, I'd like for us ranged and melee to kind of stack pretty close to the amalgamation for AoE heals, because that's a very healing intensive fight. There's a lot of those debuffs going out. And then we're going to have to just move out when it does the super heated thing. The other thing is, instead of the bloods being killed like in the middle and in the back, if we can try and kill them up next to the plate, it just help movement a little bit easier when we just move across and then suck them up. But otherwise, that was really good. That was a good job with the rolls, good job with the tentacles. Yeah, it was good shit. We got a whole plate down, which was very, very good. But that's the whole fight, pretty much. Yep, 3 plates. We pop up, kill 3 tendons, essentially, make 3 plates fall off, and we win.
It's not tragic to die.
I like winning.
Can't believe it's Keanu Reeves back here.
And Patrick Swayze.
Alright, here we go. For glory. Leave X alone. Kill everybody else.
Apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a shot at bringing them down.
Group 1 is square, group 2 is triangle.
Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer. And you follow now.
Everybody get to square side. Bottom left.
Roll
Get into
incoming.
the fire patch.
3,
Make sure you're inside it. You
2,
have the debuff.
1.
Good job. Kill the corruption. George,
Everybody stack on triangle.
to the back. Leave circle alone.
The back
Roll
where, not
incoming.
by X?
Nope.
Take it right there. Take it to start. Take the amalgamation to start.
We do want to make sure we're at least a little spread on the 2 sides, otherwise we'll trigger a roll.
Just stay in your group.
Galen on the tentacle.
Galen, shoot. Thank you. Everybody leave it alone. We have 6 bloods back here. He already ate one, so I only need 8. Make sure we get him down. Bro, get out of here. No help with the ad.
He's at 20.
You're ready to damage the tentacle. Tentacle. Sin is stunned. Alright, off tentacle.
Oh, not
Yeah,
quite.
got 6.
Use more. Do
7.
the little red things on the ground. Just go suck them up in the center.
I see.
Alright, stop damage on the amalgamation.
You've only got 8. One more by star.
Yeah, there's one
Oh,
more
no, he's
right
got
here.
it.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'll kill him.
Kill it.
Run.
Get away.
Damn, blood popped.
Focus
Target
tendons.
change.
Pop the tendon.
Leave the corruption alone.
No, someone needs to damage the corruption. It's stunned.
Well done. Alright, Dorch, we're gonna kill all these guys except for X side again.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the top left. Just go onto the square side. Everybody get into a square side thing. Blood patch. whatever you
Roll
want.
incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Well done.
Right out.
Get out.
Alright, let's kill that last corruption. George, you're gonna keep him that star again. This time I'm gonna bring the bloods near the middle. I'm sorry, I done. Don't let him eat any blood, Storch. I realize he already ate too. Just one more.
The blood on me. There's another blood over here.
Corruption.
Get the.
Off corruption.
Alright. George, come roll him through it. And take him back to X after you eat all of them. We're just gonna pop here and we're gonna nuke it down. Alright, take him up to the right side of the plate again. Big heals on George. Hero.
Kill the amalgamation.
Run.
Back away.
Get away.
Ready for corruption as well. Stun out
Focus
corruption.
tendons.
Change.
Kill the tendon.
Big damage on the tendon, guys. Nice, good job. Alright. Get Galen up if we can. Kill everything but
Yes.
the right side again.
In a wound.
Get into the square side of wounds.
Roll incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you have the
Out.
debuff.
Get out.
Perfect. Okay, let's kill this last corruption here. Same plan again. Okay.
Corruption's in the back.
George, try to walk him around so you're not taking so much damage. Don't walk him through the bloods if you can.
Oh, let's just be ready to turn to interrupt stun. Stun in 5, Olus, be ready. JV ready on backup.
Just need someone to hit 15. Okay.
Stun out. It's on Sin.
Focus damage on that amalgamation, please, except for the one. Perfect.
All right, off corruption.
Focus damage amalgamation, please.
You guys are doing great.
Alright. George, get ready to move it through this big pile of bloods here. Alright, move it up. Take it to the X side. Run it through this pile of bloods. Alright, everybody focus it down.
Nuke it, nuke it.
Big nuke, big nuke. Good shit. Alright, stack under this bubble here.
Run
away.
I'm stunned.
Someone needs to be on the corruption.
Got it.
Kill the tentacle. Hit the tentacle. Somebody.
Focus
target
tendons.
change.
He's good. Keep everyone up. Big boom on this tendon, guys.
Efforts are insignificant. I carry you to your deaths.
Big, big, big pump. Come on. Let's fucking go.
Holy shit. Good shit, guys. Easy day.
Haven't seen this one yet.
Nice work.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Broken Internet is best group. Confirmed.
True.
Alright, madness time.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
One last boss.
You said we were done. You lied.
I didn't expect us to get this far.
Yeah, me too. Not what you said with that reaction.
Yeah,
Congrats on
you
that
two-shot
trinket,
that?
though. That trinket's really good. Okay. So I have no idea what this fucking fight is. So give me like.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Give me like a
Yeah, let me
5-minute.
look.
Cal, you wanna explain since you're here anyway?
Nope.
Okay.
Just give me a few minutes.
The raid plan is in the raid plan. If y'all would like.
I heard that my work through 2 other groups and getting everybody looks at it was unappreciated.
It's true. It was. No one likes your raid plans. Your raid plans are the worst.
I love your raid plans.
All right, fine. He has really good raid plans.
I mean, I don't know about that, but no, the raid plans are there for this fight. You can use them. Go for it. It's your fight. Your group made it first. It's all you.
Let's fucking go. Do y'all see this? This is great.
That's pretty dope.
It's your time to shine.
So there are 4 platforms. You can very clearly jump between them as long as you land in this little mist here.
Oh.
Torch.
Oh. We.
Alright, buffs are active until the platform is finished. Reverse order for buffs.
Usually the platforms we're going to be 3 is the one we're currently on, 1's the far left, 4 is the far right. We killed 3, 1, 2, 4 last I knew.
We're currently on number 1 right now.
Yeah.
3 is to our left, followed by 2, and 4 is on our right.
That's the order in which we kill him, yeah. I was just giving a general order.
Ah, I see. Alright. Let's see.
You'll see there's aspects behind each of us. When we clear the claw from the platform, we lose the aspects buff.
What the hell is my X? So we can just do that.
I don't know. She left you.
Low blow, man. Low blow.
Sorry. I love you. Bye.
That's awesome. It dismisses your pet every time you jump.
Wow, this is gonna be great for BM. Love that.
What? Easy pet swap.
Yeah, just easy pet swap. Well, I guess it is instant. Yeah, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked on Demo though.
No, he jumps with
What
me.
the hell?
Oh, nice.
Good.
Let's see.
Oh wow, it actually jumps with me. Great.
This is a 2-tank fight, right? Yeah, there
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
Big tentacle. Yeah. Terrors. Deathwing. Okay. I mean, that's easy enough. This isn't actually that complicated.
Yeah. Maybe some jumping around. I'm pretty sure we all move as a group, right? Or am I reading that wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
No,
what it
we
looks
will
like.
all move as a group. We attack a platform at once. We kill the hand on the platform, and then we move to the next platform.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, big things to note. At the 70 and 40% markers, we get a big tentacle. Gotta nuke it down fast as we can. It only takes single target.
A lot of small tentacles,
Yeah.
not one big one.
Blistering tentacle? There's a lot of them?
Yes, there are
Yeah.
a lot of small ones.
Oh, I see.
And they do an AoE effect that stacks, so nuke those down.
But you can only single target the ones.
Correct.
Yeah, they're all like on the claw, but they don't get AoE'd, so you have to single them. That's all.
Okay.
Seems fair enough. Do we want to just send it? We got like 10 minutes left in raid, so.
Yep, fuck it.
Couple real quick things. He'll spawn regenerative bloods. Those need to be nuked as they go to him. It'll regenerate if they get to him. Elementium Blast is going to be a blast that summons from the Maelstrom that we see in front of us towards us. It should go through a time zone spawned by the Bronze Drake. What's his name? Nosdormu. Nuke it down before it can hit the platform. And there will be a mutated corruption add to tank in the back, so.
Healers, we will lose our Ysera's buff.
First thing, yes.
Yeah, and then we'll
at the end of the first platform. Alexandra's.
Red buff on the 3rd when we get back to yellow, so just be mindful. You will hit a little less harder when we get to yellow.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get her done. I guess 15? Oh no, it's an RP thing.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't need it.
Last, the destroyer has met his end. Now,
You have accomplished the impossible, succeeded where all Azeroth
What's the platform? Is it green, red?
before you.
Green, red, yellow, blue.
Green, red.
For you have more than
Don't forget there's purple too.
And then if we do get all 4 claws down, we come back to green.
Ah. Hey, purple doesn't work.
Oh.
What the fuck?
This fucking guy.
I was going to try that, but I didn't want to be the Huntard, so.
No, instead we just have a Doomtard.
Get your food buff again, Spicy.
Oh, I just mass resed you.
You have to talk to him again, it looks like.
Loktar, friend. What is it?
There we go.
You have done
Oh my god. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, this is instant. Tank, be ready. It's going to be in the back. With the
Dorks get
tentacle
to the back.
spawns.
There's nothing here.
I will bring you closer
Kill
to
Big
your
Ad.
dream.
There it
Seek
is.
safety there when
Alright.
the fight becomes too intense.
Range on the tentacle.
Raid focus big tentacle.
Yep. There's the slow zone.
How many do I need to taunt at?
1.
Okay.
Yeah, so taunt.
Elementium bolt coming soon. This will need to be damaged. You can see where it's going to land.
Focus bolt.
Kill the bolt.
Is he ever gonna put it on me?
Defensive.
There it is. Torch top.
Try to stay spread out a little bit for when he crashes.
It hurts.
Woo! Fuck.
Yeah.
See.
Small ads incoming. Be ready.
Keep beating up the tentacle.
Nice.
Single target the blisterings.
Good job.
We won't have Alexstrasza's fight or help later on those. Kill the regeneratives.
They need to die before they hit 100 on their marker, which is fine. They die really fast. Actually. Wow. Looks like we need to take those out of the group before they die. Someone else. Put a buff on.
Deathwing is conjuring the final
Okay.
cataclysm. Even
Nice.
the Emerald Dream trembles.
Tentacles.
If we are to stop the spell, we must attack him together.
Damn blood. Alright, let's move over.
Move
to
all the way to the
next
left.
one.
Skip this next one. Go to red.
Going. George, walk back.
I will cleanse whatever corruption I can.
Gonna have ads
My
coming up.
fire will not harm you.
Kill Big Ad.
Time zone is out. No healing buff, so this is gonna hurt a lot.
Stay spread a little bit to prevent the smashes from hitting so many people.
I got a coach. Good job.
Elementium bolt coming soon. It's coming out now.
Focus bolt.
Kill the bolt.
Kill the bolt.
Nicely done.
Good job. Blisterings in 5%.
Nice.
Let's kill these guys. Nicely done. Alright, after he dies, we're going to move to yellow, which is the one directly to our right. Regenerative blood coming out. There they are.
We're also going to get blisterings. This is bad.
It's alright. It's alright. Focus up.
Do you want to hero through it?
Nope. Save it. Let's finish up these regenerative bloods in the back. Let's range focus up. Alright, get back to Deathwing.
Those bloods melee attack give you the debuff, Spicy.
Yep, but it fell off. We're good.
No!
Yep.
Such power! Deathwing's summoning of the final cataclysm will destroy all life on Azeroth. Quickly,
Alright,
we
let's move
must
over.
interrupt him.
We're on yellow now.
We're not going to have Alexstrasza's help are killing the blistering tentacles, so we'll need to be careful on those breakpoints.
Stack up.
I will slow the destroyer's attacks when I can.
Randy, you're gonna be our stack point.
Kill Big Ad.
That's not Randy.
Top damage on the arm.
Randy, you're our stack point. For range. Stack on star, please.
We don't want to stack for this.
This is probably gonna hurt a lot.
Yep, that's fine. You're good. Got it.
That wasn't too bad.
Before he hits you, again, just make sure you hit bone shield first.
Yeah. I did. I got it in there.
Hitting that blood.
Elementing bolt coming soon.
Focus bolt.
Focus it down.
Bolt.
I can fucking parry you? That's bullshit.
And we're gonna get blistering tentacles. Be ready to single those down.
Alright. Everybody stack up, please. With a little F fluorescence.
Ads.
Alright, kill them all. As you can. I guess it's not really a stack point. Beautiful.
Stacking does help with the healing.
Yes.
Hemorrhage, be ready for the ads.
Regenerative blood.
All onto the bloods.
You're in the back.
Stop damage on the claw.
Quick as you can. Well done. Get back on the claw.
Back on the claw. We're gonna have blisterings in a second.
Call for Brent. I have it.
Single target the blisterings.
Hurry, heroes. In
Got
mere
blood.
moments, Deathwing's Cataclysm will complete what he's begun.
Drinking.
End the world. Join me in the attack now.
Finish up the tentacle. Alright, let's move over. Get to blue. Focus up, guys. We got this.
Brandy, I'm gonna him for mana.
I will
Okay.
charge you with arcane energy.
When he shoots the little thing, pop hero.
Kill Big Ad.
Yeah, you have no Nora's Dormu buff, so it's gonna slap.
Okay. Make sure you spread out for this tentacle, guys. Impale coming out.
Fun. Fun.
Got it.
Lamenting bolt incoming.
10 seconds.
Stack for bolt.
4, 3, 2.
Focus bolt.
Defensive.
Will.
Ow.
Whoa.
Yep, that's the spike.
I'll take it.
I suppose probably should pop hero sooner and get the big tentacle down.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you couldn't tell on the other platforms, that thing just shoots at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and then Osnormo's little circle slows it. So on that one, it just goes straight into the ground.
Very well.
Do we want to stack up bubble for that, basically?
Yeah, you need to be. It does less damage if you're farther away as well, so you need to be away from it.
I see.
Everybody take the right